It's Saturday! We have arrived in London and we are hoping to get to Maltby Street Market for some Saturday grub, and it's going to be another day of walking around and enjoying ourselves. Thing that we had was falafels from Hoxton Beach Falafels. Here you can see that the falafel guy makes them fresh and deep fries them. There are all sorts of goodies that can go in this wrap. I absolutely loved this place, and actually there was a huge queue for them, so I knew that I really had to go for them. I would totally recommend this falafel wrap to anyone. The falafels are crispy yet moist inside, and there are so many good salads and cooked vegetables and sauces that you can put inside the wrap. You will not be disappointed. I really like this. Almost as good as Falafel, if not better. The bread is slightly different, but it's still really, really great. Next stop, we went to Dan Waffles, and this place is a Taiwanese kind of eggy waffly place, and they do some really great things that kind of remind me of back home in Hong Kong. They're like egg-shaped, pancakey, donutty waffle things, and you can get different toppings on them. You can get salted caramel sauce, Taiwanese honey or Nutella, and I think we got a mixture of all of them. I definitely recommend you trying all of them. If you love kind of crispy on the outside, soft and fluffy on the inside baked goods that are fresh and slightly eggy, you really need to try these. We also went to Shoal Foods and got ourselves a fish finger sandwich. These are panko and sesame crusted fish fingers served with pickles, and they are definitely a treat if you really like fish finger sandwiches. They remind me of my childhood, but gourmet style. We also went to the cheese truck to get ourselves a cheese sandwich, and this was so good because we got the goat's cheese and honey and walnut sandwich, and oh my god, if you like cheesy decadent stuff, this one is so going to do it for you. And if obviously you have to like goat's cheese, which I really love. I don't eat cheese that often, but if you're gonna do it, you better do it well. We went for some oysters and champagne. I don't know what we were celebrating. I guess we were just celebrating the weekend. We had some oyster platter and different types of oysters, and Mike bought us some champagne. That was a really special moment. I felt like I was celebrating, but not. And look who we found again. It's Bad Brownie, and I will never give up an opportunity to have another Bad Brownie. Although I can't say they are the best brownies I've ever had, but they're definitely worth having. We got the triple chocolate and we got salted caramel. I definitely recommended this salted caramel one. Oh my god. We are leaving the market now, having eaten basically everything that we could possibly eat. Gonna go get ourselves a free coffee. So if you're in the Bermondsey area, you may find that you want to pop in to Hey Coffee, and this is a Swedish coffee house that we found via the Drip app. I find that this place is really cozy and nice. You can see there's loads of people. We had a really nice cup of coffee there. We didn't have anything to eat, but it's a very nice coffee place. I think I would go back again if I was in the area. So that was it for Saturday, and now it's Sunday. Mike and I are looking for a cafe called Lily Vanilli, which we had some trouble looking for. It was very busy where we were and it was just packed full of people, really good vibes. Tried this raw granola, I think it's a raw breakfast bar that was really squidgy, full of nuts and seeds, and honestly, if I have to give my honest opinion, I didn't really think much of it. Actually, it was a bit too kind of soggy. Mike loved it. I wasn't a massive fan. Perhaps it's just because I prefer things like brownies and fudgy cakes, because this was different. Not the best brownie I've ever had, but it was pretty good, much better than the thing that I had before. Next up, it was this black sesame and orange friand, and that was okay. It had quite a nice texture and interesting flavors. And I guess I really saved the best for last, because this is an apple and rosemary cake. And apple, rosemary, pear and rosemary kind of is a winning combo for me anyway. Although I found that most of these cakes were a little bit on the dry side, I did quite like them. I especially liked this, and I would definitely eat this one again. Can you tell from my expression? So we finished up at Lily Vanilli's and we decided to take a walk, and we wound up in some interesting shops that led all the way through to Columbia Road. So the flower market is here in Columbia Road, and it was packed full of people. I couldn't manage to see the flowers and the plants properly because it was just like sardines. Finally got out of that flower market. Let's go somewhere else. Eventually we stumbled upon Borough Olives, and they do things like olives and hummus and feta cheese. So I picked a few bits up because I was going to have them for dinner and make flatbreads. This place is great.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
See you.
Bye. Yeah, dinner tonight. So we took a walk and we wound up at the Canary. And the Canary is a vegetarian and vegan place that does sandwiches and cakes, and they also have a hair salon, which I found really amusing. They do actually do very nice coffee, and the people were very friendly, and it was quite a chilled, relaxed place. I got an amazing egg and cream cheese spinach sandwich with tarragon, and that was actually a pretty amazing sandwich. Doesn't look much, but oh my life. And this is Mike's spinach and cream cheese mushroom croissant. That was also the bomb. I think he thoroughly enjoyed that one. So we eventually went back to the flower market just to try again, and This time it did die down just a little bit, but not a lot. We did see some really nice plants and we saw some nice flowers, some ideas of what I might buy for my future house, and I thought that these pineapple plants were pretty cool. So like I mentioned, we're going to have a mezze platter with the olives that we brought. So I'm rolling out some flatbread so we can have that with the accompaniments that we picked up from Borough Olives. Here is my dough proving. So an hour or so later, the dough was ready to be rolled out into flatbreads, and I started preparing everything for our platter. So our preparing of the mezze platter was literally just putting some of the dolma that I brought onto some salad, putting on the sun-dried tomato with the grilled artichokes, and then we also put some of this herb mix. I've forgotten what it's called already, but the herb mix, and we put it on top of the hummus as the lady suggested that we do. So here are all of the olives in all of their glory. I also thought I would use up the smoky hot kimchi kraut that we had in the fridge. Mike made some amazing guacamole, and that is also to dip with our flatbread. This is the flatbread that I basically griddle on a pan, and they fluff up and they are very soft and very good for dipping, so that was quite a success really. Ta-da! Here is the mezze platter, sort of, in all its glory, with a nice little Asian kimchi kraut Chinese dish right in the middle. So I hope to see you guys soon. I hope you're really enjoying these weekend vlogs as much as I enjoy making them. Have a nice week, guys. See you later.